Kimchis, ¿cómo están?
안녕하세요, 김치들. 잘 지내요?
We start today with Spanish because we have a special guest from Colombia.
네, 맞아요. 멜리나, hola. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Please introduce yourself.
I'm Melina from Medellin, Colombia, and I've been traveling in Korea for 5 days.
Is this your first time visiting Korea?
It is.
Oh, Andres, she has a very special connection with Korea. Melina, can you please share it with our Kimchis?
Yeah, sure. My grandfather, Guillermo Bedoya, was a veteran of the Korean War. I was told that story since I was really, really young, and I always felt fascinated by it. And it was what my grandfather was the most proud of.
Wow. I've heard about the Korean War, but 선생님, please tell us more about it.
Sure, the Korean War 한국전쟁, also called 6.25, after the date the war broke out. The Korean War was fought between North Korea and South Korea from June 25th, 1952 to July 27th, 1953. The war began when North Korea invaded South Korea. Following years of hostility between the two countries, North Korea was supported by China and the Soviet Union, while South Korea was supported by the United States and allied countries. The fighting ended with an armistice agreement on July 27, 1953. Both North and South Korea suffered enormous casualties and property damage, and the peninsula was divided into North Korea and South Korea, and they are still in a truce state. And Colombia is the only country in Latin America that aided South Korea in the war and the last to join the conflict. They carried out various veterans welfare projects, and to this day, we maintain friendly relations with each other. So, Melina, what did you hear about your grandfather about the Korea War and or Korea?
Well, I heard from my grandpa about his experience over there and the injuries he sustained. He saw many of his friends die, many acts of violence committed against women, and he also used to communicate via letters with my grandma because that was the only way to reach out during that time.
Oh,
They were not married yet, but they loved each other very, very much. If he sent a letter to her, it will reach her like 3 or 4 months
Oh.
later. When she wrote him back, she never knew if she will hear from him again, as she didn't even know if he was still alive.
wow.
Yeah, that's tough. So, if your grandfather was part of that war, then you have to visit the 전쟁기념관, the War Memorial of Korea.
The prophet took me and my friends yesterday.
Really, you went there? So how was it? I can't imagine like how you would feel.
Oh my God, I cried really hard because I
She
had
did.
promised my grandfather that I will honor his memory here. And I would go to the places where he went and visit the memorials. So I was able to keep that promise and represent my family here in spirit.
That's so cool. 선생님, what about you? What did you feel?
Wow, we do like I had a lot of the emotions. First, as a Korean, I was very glad to have the chance to honor her grandfather, and other veterans from other countries participated in the Korean War, and I'm grateful that I can be here right now as a Korean of South Korea, thanks to their sacrifice, and in that sense, bringing their descendants along with me is of a great significance. It was an even prouder moment for me as a Korean teacher, used to be an army brat, or as the daughter of the retired soldier. Personally, I truly appreciate Melina for giving me unforgettable and valuable memories. Thank you.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, that's insane, you guys. Like, when you were in Colombia, did you see any of this happening? Did you expect it at all?
No, never. I've been thinking of visiting Korea, but this specific moment, being in Korea with my Korean teacher that I met in Colombia,
Oh,
Never.
never saw this coming. Oh yeah, we couldn't stop talking about it, about how we got to know each other in Medellin, and we never expected this would happen.
Amazing, you guys. Melina, like, so do you have any benefits as a descendant of a Korean war veteran, either from Colombia or from Korea?
Well, I remember when I was in high school, my grandfather was once offered by the Korean government to come live here in Korea with his family, but we were not able to do so as he could not travel on a plane due to his health.
Oh my God. Your life could have been really different.
I know.
But it's so cool that you're finally able to be here regardless. Like, you found your own way here.
Yeah.
So
He
Melina.
must be really proud of her.
Yeah, he must be really proud of you. For
Thank
sure.
you.
Melina, what would you say to your grandfather if he was here with you?
Oh, this is like the hard part. Well, maybe I would say, Grandpa, leaving behind all the obstacles, and even though it took me a long time to get here, I was finally able to honor your memory. And I know how much helping in this conflict made you proud, and I know it would have brought you a lot of joy to have someone from the family experience and acknowledge your efforts and your experience. I love you so much.
Oh, that's so
Aww.
sweet. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. And I know your grandfather would actually be very proud. And yeah, we need to make sure to see everything that we can about the war. So actually, Kimchi, we're going to the DMZ tour soon. So 기대해주세요.
Okay. Okay, 그럼 안드레스 오늘 어휘를 정리해 볼까요? Let's review today's vocabulary. First word is 전쟁, war. So Korean word, 한국 전쟁.
한국전쟁.
Okay. Second word is 전쟁기념관, the war memorial of Korea.
전쟁기념관.
The third one is 기념비, a monument. B means stuff like a stone, statue to memorize something or someone. In fact, 기념하다 means to celebrate or to commemorate or monumentalize as well. Also, we have 추모하다, specially to say commemorate. So, 추모하다.
기념비 and 추모하다.
Colombia, in Korean, Colombia as well. Colombia was the only country participate in the Korean War in Latin America, so we called it 참전국. 참전국 means country participating in the war.
참전국.
Also, Melina's grandfather is 참전용사, war veteran.
참전용사.
The next one is 희생, sacrifice. Thanks to 참전용사의 sacrifice, I'm here.
희생.
The last one is 휴전, means armistice. Both South Korea and North Korea are still at armistice.
휴전.
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 Okay, Andres, how was you today?
My God, so many words. And it's been really informative. I really want to say thank you to Melina again for sharing her story. It's been so cool.
Thank you. O늘은 여기까지. Melina, muchas gracias por compartir tu historia con nosotros. Que te vaya muy bien.
Muchas gracias a ustedes.
Chao.
Hasta luego. Te amo, abuelito. Chao.
Chao.